Hi everyone, I'm Renee with Steadfast Fitness. Today we are doing a strength and stretch workout, incorporating stretching movements with the strength exercises or after the strength exercises, so throughout the workout. If you've got dumbbells, great. If you need some resistance and don't have dumbbells, use soup cans, water bottles, or anything that can provide a little bit more oomph to the workout. You don't have to have a wide variety. You can use one set and then just do less or more repetitions throughout. All right, that said, let's have a great workout. See you in class. Starting with the warm-up, let's inhale up and exhale down. And one more time, inhale up and exhale down. And give me some kicks front. We're just going to kick. So some of you are not going to be warmed up or flexible enough to have your legs straight so you can keep your knees bent just a bit, just a little bit. Do you notice how my torso is straight up so I'm not bending forward every time? I'm going to add the arms and a little bit of a rotation, and as I get more flexible and more warm or confident, keeping that torso up, I'm gonna use those arms and bring my leg up, maybe a little bit higher. Some of you are definitely gonna stay here with those knees bent. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the legs, circle one leg back, circle the other leg back. Yeah, so we're just going to open up those hips, and then we're gonna change this movement pattern. Keeping it real simple, opening up the hips, a little bit of balance involved there. Keep breathing. 2 and 1, and then take it forward. Rotation forward, so rotate up. Yes, really opening up those hips, getting everything loose. We are going to be doing a total body workout today, using everything we can, every muscle group we can. Breathe. 3, last 2, and last 1. And let's stretch one leg back. Raise one arm up to the side. Feel that nice stretch in the hip flexor and the calf behind you. Hold it there, and then come up, and then go ahead and take it to the other side. Really reach, open up, loosen up the neck, and then relax it. And again, opening up, keeping it moving, being real light with it, just opening up that body every time, not pressing too hard. Get right into it. Good. And 2 more times. Really reaching over, feeling that opening on that side. Yes. And last one here with these. And we're gonna go into single step touches. So step touch. Just keeping the body moving, getting it warm. And we're gonna circle those arms forward. Start with bent arms here. Don't worry about a beat. You're gonna go as fast or as slow as you need to, or follow me if you're not sure. And then as I continue, I'm making my arms bigger every time. Do you notice how I'm keeping my torso up? Definitely try to do that and keep that breathing going. 4, 3, and then we're gonna drop the arms in 2, 1 more, drop the arms, keep the legs going, and we're gonna take it to a double step touch. Let's go. 1 and 2, and again, 1 and 2. It's okay if you get off your mat like I did. Hopefully you have at least a mat's length space with you. So we took those arms forward. We're gonna take single arms back. Let's go. Back, back, and the other way. Yes. Circling that arm back. We're already almost 4 minutes in, and we're just warming up. Yes, good. Single step touch, moving them forward. 6, 4, picking that heart rate up, right? Single step touch, double. Single arms back with a double step touch, yes. 2 more times. 1 more time, step touch only singles. Yes, relaxing the arms, maybe shake them out a little bit. Transitioning from the warm-up into the workout. Let's go ahead into walkouts. All right, here we go. You're gonna walk onto the pads of your hands, onto the palms of your hands, or onto your knuckles if you've got fussy wrists and hands like me. So I'm gonna be walking on my knuckles. So hold it here, out into that straight body plank if you can. If ever you need to drop to the knees, go ahead. And then walk back just a little bit into a down dog, dropping the heels. Some of you, like I said, a lot of you are gonna have those fingers spread onto the palms of your hands, lift those tailbones, get that stretch in, and then we're gonna continue all the way back. Walking back, bending the knees, and peeling up. Let's move faster. Walking forward into that walkout, hold it here. Walk back just slightly onto those hands, giving a stretch on your hands or on your knuckles like me. And then we're gonna continue moving back, bending the knees. Just a couple more of these. Just to put in this transition, walking forward, straight body, as straight as you can get it, okay? And then just walk back a little bit. Some of you won't even need to move back a tiny bit. You'll just get right into your down dog. Hold it there, really stretching here, lifting that tailbone, pressing those heels down, and then bend those knees as you continue the walk back, peeling that chest up. One more time, coming forward, into that straight body. Remember, drop to those knees at any time. Okay, come walk back just a tiny bit, getting to down dog. Hold it there, really stretch. Some of us have tighter backs than others. And then come back up, bending those knees and up. We're gonna continue. Come on down. I'm gonna give you a modification if you don't wanna go down and up. You're gonna drop to the knees, stay onto those knees, or get onto those toes for the push-ups. I'm going to stay on my knuckles. Some of you are going to be on those on those palms, fingers spread, hands wider than the mat. All right, wider than the width of the mat, or just like coming off a bed. All right, here we go. Give me one push-up here. One push-up, press. Okay, nose in front of those fingers. Do it again. Come with me, come on. One. Make sure your noses are in here. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're going to walk back, walk back, walk back. If you're on your toes, you're lifting your knees all the way back, all the way back, all the way back. Come up, give me a forward fold. We're gonna put that forward fold here. Some of you are gonna wanna keep your knees bent. Others can reach the floor, and still others can get those noses to the knees. Okay, hold it there, putting this stretch in, and then walking forward, either dropping to the knees or staying onto the toes. Push up, whew, and walk out back. Walk, 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 all the way up to standing. And then forward fold, get a stretch. Breathing in, just holding it for a few moments, and then lifting that head up, walking forward. Watch that blood pressure. If you're feeling dizzy, just stick with the push-ups. Stay down, stick with the push-ups, and maybe just get into a child's pose. If not, if you're fine, you're walking back all the way up to standing, and then getting into that forward fold. It breaks up the push-ups, right? So if you're really working on your strength and building, you'll want to try to get on those toes once in a while. I'm listening to my body. I'm going to stay on my knees. But all of you should be going at the appropriate level for you. And then come on forward. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Push up. We're widening those arms, wider than that mat, or as wide as the mat. Coming all the way up, getting that forward fold in. Bending those knees if you need to, or getting those legs straight. Making sure not to push too hard. We want to always listen to our bodies. Big breaths. Holding here all the way up. And then forward fold, stretching. Come on, let's get in two more. Did I let you know how many sets we're doing today of these things? We're only doing 2 sets. Okay, only 2 sets. So you'll be able to make it through the entire workout well and not get too sick of the exercises, right? Oops, forward fold. Let me not forget. And then go ahead, one more push-up, everyone. One more push-up in this set. And then come on back, all the way up to standing. And breathe, release it. All right, let's grab some weights. Heavier weights, we're going to be doing a bent over row that rotates into an overhand row, okay? And then we're gonna come back up and do 2 forward lunges. All right, come with me, let's see. So I'm gonna grab my 12s. You can grab more or less than that, depending on where you're at. I'm gonna angle a little bit so you can see. I'm gonna come forward, palms facing first, neutral grip, and I'm gonna rotate into an overhand row. See how wide my elbows are? See at 90 degrees? Rotate them down, come up, and then guess what? 2 forward lunges. Forward lunges, 1, and then the other leg, alternating, 2. All right, let's do it again. Okay, over, rotate, row, and lunges. Forward 1, not letting that knee get past the toe. Let's do it again, bend over. Rotational, neutral to overhand row. Yes, let's keep this going. Bend over. Whoops. Yes. Good. Breathing on through, over. Don't forget that rotation. Just gets a different part of the back there. Just gets it in a different way. That's all. We just want a little bit of variety. Good, let's keep this going. Not too many sets. We don't want to overdo anything. We certainly don't want to underdo, so make sure you've got the right weight with you. Thinking about what tomorrow will look like with soreness. Keep this going. Let's do 2 more. Bend over, row. Inhaling and exhaling. And one more time, bend over, rotate, row. It feels nice on that back, right? Okay, put those weights aside. Let's get into a quad stretch. So there was no stretching in that exercise. Hold on to something or nothing, and then just grab one heel, keeping the body up nice and tall. If your heart rate's too high up, because it does, didn't it just shoot up there once we stopped? Then you could just walk around and pace instead of the stretching. We'll be stretching throughout, so let's switch sides. So you will get in some no matter what. Keep it breathing, keep that body up nice and tall. We're gonna go back to those push-ups, one more set. Those walkouts into push-ups. All right, let's get ready. Here we go. Walk out. Okay, drop to the knees or stay on your toes. Push up and come on back. All the way up to standing, and then that forward fold. And then again, if you're feeling dizzy from that forward fold because our heads are going way below our hearts, right? We're bending over, then make sure that you don't do that. You just go into that child's pose instead. And that's all right too. At least that's stretching the back and the legs a bit. Push up, nothing perfect. And I know you see me walking on my knuckles. You know, we can only do so much. If you're walking on your palms, I'm sure you're doing fine. I wish I could show you. And here, press, Keep that going right here. I can show you, oh boy. There we go. And then come forward, bit of a stretch. Yes, every time. Let's keep this moving. Let's get our body to feel great. Can you do 3 more? Yeah, let's try. All right, come on forward. 3 more of these. 3 more. Inhale and exhale as you press. Walking back all the way to standing. And then maybe that forward fold, giving that stretch. All right, come on, 2 more. Okay, inhale and exhale and press. Coming back, all the way up to standing, forward fold. And then 1 more time, coming forward. Yes, push up. We don't have to do anything hastily, nothing at all. All right, shake it out. Now let's go back to that row with those lunges. All right, neutral to overhand grip. Come forward and up 2 lunges. Keeping that torso up nice and tall while we're doing those lunges. Row. I love that. I love that. Those rotations, they just get into that different part of the back, or they let you feel the work in that back a bit different. So even those little tweaks create something nice and new. Good, torso up, eyes up if you can. Keeping it breathing. Making sure you're not holding on to your breath at all. Let's go for 3 more. 3 more from here. This is the last set of these, and then we move on. Last 2. Getting our body moving and feeling just fabulous. Last one here. Okay, 1 more. All right, thigh stretch. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it as we chat about what's coming next. You can use any which leg. I'll start with my left this time. It'll probably be your right. Breathing, letting the heart rate calm down a bit. And we're going to go to triceps. We're going to go overhead with the arms, and then we're going to bend over and go back. So whatever you can do with weights with that kind of movement, take it to the other side. Remember, if you need more time for that heart rate to calm down, you're pacing, or just keeping it moving, or walking, or taking your break for a second, grabbing some water. Okay, so shake it out a bit. I'll start with 8s. Why not? So I'm going to grab my 8s and let me show you the movement. So we're also going to go into back lunges here. Whole lot of stuff. So let's do this movement first. So we're going to curl, palms facing, bring those arms up, and you're either going to bend them together or apart. Apart is a bit more difficult, requires more balance. Bring them slowly back down. Do you see how my elbows aren't out here? They're forward. Bring them back down, right down, and up. As the torso comes forward, tricep kick back, and come back up. Okay, so that's movement 1. All right, so we're up, press. So if you've got good control, you're gonna add a back lunge here, and another back lunge here, and then bring them back down, bring that torso up, and then tricep kick back there. There is so much going on. So you're either gonna pick the arms or maybe just the legs, all right? So, or you're gonna do them both, like me. Okay, so ready? Here we go, pressing them up, let's do it. Hammer curl to press. Maybe those weights are together for that tricep press overhead, with those 2 back lunges. Come down, elbows forward, torsos forward, elbows lift, and then a tricep kick back. We come up. We lunge. Not an easy movement at all. Come forward, torso comes forward, tricep kick back, bring it up. Come on. Lots of balance and strength involved in this. Yes, there we go. Come on, everyone. Bring those weights together if you need to. We want to keep it going. I'll bring those weights together. Sure. And then you separate them as you come forward and you press. Keep those eyes up. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Keeping that chest up nice and tall, and then bringing it forward for that tricep kick back. Let's do 2 more. You can do it. Woo! Heart rate gets up with these, doesn't it? Especially if you've got the right weight. Inhale, eyes up, everyone. Woo! Oh, those triceps. And relax. Ooh, put those weights down. Shake that out a little bit. Let's step touch for a moment. Grab your water for a moment. That definitely gets the heart rate up, especially if you're using the right weight. Okay? And if it doesn't, well, there are lots of different scenarios, right? Take those legs out wide. If your heart rate's still too high, please continue just walking around. All right, so we're gonna lean to one side, give a stretch for the inner thigh. Some of you are gonna even wanna bend that extended leg a little bit. If you've got the balance, you're gonna go ahead and take the one arm across, just for a shoulder stretch as well. Take it to the other side. And my straight arm is on the same side as my straight leg. Not pressing on the joint, pressing in between, just stretching out those shoulders. Breathing, breathing, breathing. And then relax it and come together. Shake it out one more time. It is a very difficult exercise, I know. All right, so you're gonna go down or you're gonna go up and wait. One more. Let's do it. Oh, okay, ready? Here we go. Bicep curl, okay. Here we go. Up, 2 lunges. Start this first one a little slower. Bring it down, elbows neutral. Bringing them back, tricep kick back, eyes stay up. All right, come on. 2 lunges. Double burn on those triceps. Boy, double whammy there. Yes, come on. That's 2. And I'll do 8 if we can manage. Come on. And I know you can. I know you can. You can even take those weights completely out, and I promise you, it will still be tough. It will still be. Okay, come on, come on. This is going to seem like a lot, but we so can do it. Maybe it's time we start putting that weight together up top. Come on. There we go. We've got 3 more. Up. Inhale and exhale. Come on. Oh, those triceps are feeling it. Ooh. Come on, 2 more. Come on, bring it down. Control, control. Last one, everyone. Let's do it. Come on. Not gonna skimp out on this last one. Ugh. Press and up. Yay! Okay. Shake it out a little bit. Let that heart rate go down. Maybe widen those legs. Giving those inner thighs a bit of a stretch too. Again, if that heart rate is too high up, just walking around, step touching, and you're continuing moving instead of going into a stretch. Now we hold it here. And if you would like, you'll take one arm across. Active rest for some of us. And then release it. Take it to the other side. Breathing, breathing. Taking that one arm across and pulling it in if you like. Option. All of this is an option. Do what you can do. Yes. And then relax it. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, so moving on. We're going to do a neutral grip again, rotating into an underhand. So neutral means palms facing, rotating into an underhand grip, okay? Now, elbows are really close to my sides. All right, and then I'm gonna come down. This is with weights. I'm gonna come down, jump back, holding here. Dropping the knees, maybe pushing them out as wide as the mat. Releasing my hands from the weights, sitting back. Coming forward, grasping the weights, coming back into a plank, jumping forward, and getting back into position for my row. Okay, here we go. All right. Here it is. Let's go. Underhand, rotating underhand row. We jump or we walk back. Okay? Widen those knees. Child's pose. Stretch, reach, 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 reach. Come forward, grasping that weight. Straight body. Jump or walk forward. Come up, neutral, underhand. Jump or walk back. Come on. Incorporating this, reaching, 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 reaching. There we go. Chest up, back straight. Rotating. Yes. Jumping or walking. Widening. Embrace. Embrace the stretch with it. Embrace it. Don't think it's a disruption. It's a disruption. Embrace it. Who said that we have to continue the work immediately or the rowing immediately to fatigue? Let's get fatigued a different way. Let's train our bodies to follow something different and see how our bodies respond. Stretch. Yes. Grasp, straight body, jump or walk. And I'm sorry, I will show you a walk as well, right here. Stretching, stretching, stretching. And you can even walk forward if you like. Just get that back straight, into position, rotational, neutral grip to underhand. Oh, yes. Let's do two more. I know I'm sweating. Hopefully you are too. And you're really listening to your bodies and finding new things to do. To have interesting workouts. Workouts with lots of movements. Hold it here. Breathe, 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 breathe. And let's hang out here. Take a breath. Bring those knees together. And then just shake out those arms. and let's go right back into it. So coming forward, right through here, let's jump forward, jump, okay, straight back, rotating to that underhand row, jump or walk back, child's pose. This is our second set. Some of these sets you'll notice are back to back and some are not. We want to make sure any of the ones that are incorporating those stretches are back to back. And this one is. Make sure you're not skimping out on that stretch portion. You're really reaching. I know it's just a moment, but we're really reaching, really elongating that body. Getting ourselves set every single time we change direction with our body. Little bit of practiced agility here in a different way. Really testing our body's ability to change. Yes, there we go. And that provides, like I said, a different kind of work. Remember to put those walks in whenever you need to, especially if you don't want to jump. Let's do 2 more after this. Really reaching, stretching. Okay. 1 more after this one. And a good stretch, dropping that waistline down. Last one here, everyone. Last one. Really reaching. Oh, awesome. And come on up. Shake those arms out a little bit. We're gonna come on up. Different set of exercises. Let's go. For these next exercises, you're going to want to grab weight that you can use with a bent arm lateral raise. Okay, and then using those rotators, all right? So to incorporate the legs, we're going to take our legs out wide into a plie. So let's go into the plie first and let's figure out that form. So staying right here, notice my knees are at a 90-degree angle. They're not way over the toes or at the toes in any way. I'm keeping my torso up tall, all right? And then gonna come up and squeeze my glutes. So what are the arms going to do? We're gonna take them at half here, and every time we go down, we're going to lift up into that bent arm row, or I'm sorry, that bent arm raise, and we're gonna bring them down when our legs straighten, and then open them up. Open them up, rotators here, all right? So take it down. All right, here we go. Lateral raise, and then rotators. Yes, these tire out very quickly. And rotators, good. So you're gonna make sure that you have the right weights for these. Get those elbows up to shoulder level. Whew. Woo, these get super duper tough. Yes, definitely going down in weight on those next set. Open up, let's do 3 more. Keep it breathing. Come on, last 2. Then final one here. And relax it. Let's put that weight down and we're gonna go into tricep stretches. So overhead, if you can, and then just stretch those triceps out. You'll notice we worked the shoulders with that exercise mainly the shoulders, a little bit of those legs. Shake it out a little bit. But we're doing a tricep stretch. Well,
We're trying to give breaks to what needs breaks. Testing what we can stretch, what we strengthen, keeping all these body parts moving.
All right, shake it out a little bit. Shake it, and I'm gonna go down and wait. We're gonna do one more set. These are gonna fly by. Take those legs out wide. I'm gonna add something here as well. So you might wanna go a little lighter. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. A couple more reps with this one. All right, so bent arm. Here we go. We're going to bend down, lateral raise, and as we open up, we're going to lift the heels. Okay, can you do that? If not, you don't have to. Let's do it. Plie, and rotators maybe with a heel raise. Plie, and open up. Keeping that body moving. As much as possible. Those shoulders get so tired out so fast, and make sure you're not pushing too hard. If you don't want that weight, we'll just continue without them. We can always take them right out, and you can even test how your body does with it. Maybe you squeeze those legs a little bit more. Maybe you go a little bit deeper with the legs instead of with the arms. Let's do two more. And if you've got that weight with you still, great. Everything is great. Okay, and relax it. Shake it out a little bit. Shake those arms out a little bit. Put that weight aside. We're gonna move on to heavier weight using biceps and deadlifts, the back of the leg. So a standing split. We're going to do staggered legs, so one foot in front of the other. You can be here, you can be a little bit further back, not too much more than a foot away. All right, so we're going to do a dead lift, going as far as you can forward without that back arching. Keep that chest up and back straight. And then when we come up, once we're up, then you're gonna rotate into a bicep curl. Lots of rotations with this workout, okay? So just that, no stretches in this one. Well, technically this is a stretch, but we've also added weights, so you're gonna be extra special careful. Okay? Okay? And we'll see the difference between no weight stretch and this weighted lengthening as well. Always be careful when on that lengthened muscle, we put resistance on it. Some of you are definitely gonna have to bend that front leg a little bit. Flexibility might not allow you to go as far forward, or maybe you don't go as far forward, you just stop right there. Good. Let's do 3 more. Yes, last 2. And final one here. Awesome, relax it out. Okay, we're gonna put that weight down to the side that we just did, and guess what? We're gonna go to the other side, but before we do anything, we're going to stretch it, okay? So we're gonna come forward, maybe bend that knee, maybe bend even the back knee to sit back. I'm sorry, you've got to see me, to sit back this way, okay? Hold it there, eyes up. Some of you who are not going to get dizzy, or who this will not be too much for, you're gonna take your hands to the floor and maybe lift the back leg. I am not very flexible. I want my leg to be all the way in a split, and that's all right. If yours isn't too, that's okay. We're just stretching, really stretching this leg. And if you want to stay here and stretch it this way with those hands right above the knee, that's great. That's where we're at. We're gonna bend both knees now, put both feet down if they're not, and round our spine up. And we're gonna grab the weight and go into strengthening this side. Let's do it. Deadlift to bicep curl. Let's go. And curl. And again. Inhaling and exhaling. We're keeping that back real nice and tall. Good. Almost there. Let's do a couple more. Oh, both legs feel it, right? Totally. Okay, put that weight aside. Okay, other way, and guess what? We're gonna stretch this side. Okay, before we go into our next exercise. All right, here we go. Stretching forward, maybe bending that knee, bending both knees or the back knee to get that hamstring stretch, back of the leg stretch, maybe putting our hands all the way down on the ground and lifting that back leg. And again, if you're trying like me to get a bit more flexible or a lot more flexible, great, come with me. Try to get that nose to the knee. Mine is way, way, way far away. But I'm trying. It's in the effort, right? And then bring it down, bend that knee, and then round the spine up. I'm with ya. I am with ya. Okay, so this time we're gonna keep both legs together. All right, we're gonna do everything together. We're gonna do a deadlift and then a bicep curl. So let's do it. Okay, ready? Here it is. Deadlift, maybe bending the knees, and then rotating up into that bi curl. Yes, here we go. So those biceps are technically getting 3 sets. Yes, keep it going. Here we go. Maybe you can come forward a little bit more. Who knows? Maybe you can get those legs a little straighter and try. But definitely keep that back straight. Keep that back straight. Don't let it bend. Let's do 3 more. Yes. 2. We are almost done. Last one. And okay. Let's put these down and we're gonna go all the way down to the ground for the last 2 exercises. All right, I'll see you there. This next exercise is going to be on your forearms. We're gonna get into a forearm plank and do a couple rotations. Let's just get into it. Onto your forearms, elbows right underneath the shoulders, hands right in front of the elbows. We're gonna come down into a straight leg plank if you can. If at any point you need to drop to the knees, go ahead and do so, keeping that torso straight. All right, we're coming here. We're gonna rotate. If you can rotate and stack your feet, great. If you need to keep one foot forward or even bent, you can go ahead and do that, okay? Either way. Let's go, we're gonna rotate. And then we're gonna rotate the other way. And then once we get to center, we're gonna drop our knees and stretch back, hands, palms together, bringing our thumbs back to the back of our necks, really reaching and feeling that stretch in our shoulders and our triceps and our back. Okay, and then come up. All right, plank. Rotate one way, rotate the other way. Come back to center, drop the knees, prayer position, stretch. Feel that stretch. Really sitting back. All right, come forward, plank, rotate, rotate, center, drop, prayer position, stretch. Yes, come forward, plank, rotate. Just 1 set of these. Rotate. Prayer position, stretch. Come forward, plank, rotate. I think I've traveled a little bit up my mat. That's okay if you have to.
rotate. Okay, sit back, prayer position, stretch. And then come forward one more time. Rotate. Rotate. And then prayer position. Stretch back. Breathing. Breathing. All right, straighten those arms out. And then come to seated. Going deeper into the abs. And then we're done. And then we're done. Come on. Let's relax the arms. Let's straighten those legs up. Press that lower back into the mat as much as you can. Press, 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 get yourself set. And then we're gonna bend the knees. We're gonna shoot forward, pick it up, and lift the hips. So some of you are going to want to stay up here. Some of you are gonna be able to go, all the way towards the floor. All the way towards the floor. Straighten and lift. Straighten and lift. Good. 8, 7, come on. Inhale, inhale, exhale. 4, 3. Final couple, last one. Oh, yay. And bring one knee in towards the chest. Slide that other one straight. I'm gonna give you an option on this next set. Stretching that hip flexor on that other side, on one side. That straight leg side. And then switch. Pull that knee in towards the stretch. Slide that other leg straight. Feeling that hip flexor stretch. So I'll do half and half of this next option. The next option is you're gonna try and reach towards your toes every time they come up. Okay, a little boxer toe tap there with the leg lift. So it looks like this. And push out and up, come with me. And reach. Yes, reach. Oh, I'm still lifting my hips. I'm still lifting them. As much as you can. And again, you don't have to do those reaches. You can keep those arms totally still at your sides. Let's go 4 more. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Oh, and relax. Bring one knee in towards the chest. Slide that leg straight. Flex that straight foot, straight leg. Foot of that straight leg, hold it there. And then switch it out. So we managed to get some stretches in throughout the workout. I hope you did. I hope you felt good about it and found some new ways to work out. That's what it's about, just keeping our bodies moving. And let's go ahead and rotate to one side fully, knees bent. And then I'm going to just slide one arm straight, let my head rest, and then take my other arm around and out to the side. See how it's hovering back there? I'm just stretching my chest a little bit. I'm stretching my chest a little bit. Some of you, that arm will go all the way down to the ground. And you'll want to find where in this plane it's tight so that you could rest it there and open it up. And then I'm going to take it to the other side. There we go. Pulling those knees up towards the chest. And then you can raise your arm up or down and just find your spot. Right there is where I'm pretty tight. So I'm opening up my chest here. We try to work as much as we can and feel great while doing it. All right, come back to center, pull both knees into the chest, stretch out that lower back. I'd like to stretch the hips just one more time. Let's go ahead and put one ankle on top of the knee, and you can grab behind the knee. Some of you that are more flexible can grab even all the way up at the shin. If you've got to strain your neck like I do, grab behind the thigh. And some of you it'll be even harder, so you'll want to just pull one leg in, and that's okay. Feel that stretch in the hip, right there. And then switch it out. One side's always tighter than the other. It's often tighter than the other. Some of you might be more even. Keep breathing. Big deep breaths. Yes. And then go ahead and slide those legs straight. Open up those abdominals. Just one time. Pull those knees back in towards the chest. Rock yourselves up. And fantastic job. See you on the next class.